I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Baby, you can give it something.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am back with another video. This time I am back with a purple Kuromi set, y'all. I've had a purple Kuromi set on my mind for quite some time now, and I finally decided to do it. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I'll be using this acrylic powder right here that is in this jar, which is Mia Secrets Cover Pink. And then I'll be using Zule's Purple Sugar. And then I have some like unicorn, like mermaid chrome powder or whatever. Like, I don't know what you call it, but it's something like that. And then I have a bunch of little Kawaii charms there. On that palette, that is, I didn't end up using all of them. It was just some that, you know, I wasn't sure exactly what I was gonna do during the video exactly, so I just put out some charms. I know I wanted to do the Kuromi, so yeah. Anyway, so I just took that bead off because I could see that it was already drying up super fast. I do have some acetone in my monomer because it is like colder weather where I am, and when it's colder weather, your acrylic tends to run and it takes a long time to dry. So I always like to add a little bit of acetone in my monomer, but clearly I added a little bit too much, but I still know how to work with the ratios and everything, but I had to pull that bead off of there. Anyway, this acrylic powder here, which is again Mia Secrets Cover Pink, will be the only acrylic powder that I will be using throughout the video. That purple sugar from Zule is actually a glitter, a loose glitter, so I will be incorporating that as well, but this will be the only acrylic that I'll be using in this video. And I'm gonna be doing all of the base of these nails this color. So without, you know, being too long-winded or talking too much, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy this application. So I almost forgot to mention, because I know some of you are new, I do have on Nail House's 3XL square tips, as well as I am using their size 16 Kolinsky brush and their Pro Monomer as always. And anyone interested in shopping Nail House can find the link to their sites in the description below, as well as use my code PORCHE for savings on your orders. Also, I wanted to mention, because I've been talking about it for a little while now, is that the updated acrylic application for beginners video is now out. You can find it linked in the description below. I do highly recommend you checking it out if you need a little bit of help with your acrylic application, as it is super valuable and in-depth, and it never hurts to learn a trick or two. And I love so much that I just posted it like the other day, yesterday, and a lot of you are already saying, a decent amount of you are already saying that you tried the methods like that same night or day, and that they've seen a total difference in their acrylic application. And I so love that for y'all. I love that so much for y'all. That is the goal. And like I said, save the video if you need to, go back and revisit it as many times as you need to, and ask as many questions as you need as well. I always preach that practice makes improvements, so if you just take a few tips from that video and incorporate them, you will totally see a difference. But I just wanted to mention that the video is out now, and you can go ahead and check it out. It will be the first thing linked in the description below. just wanted to pop in and say that I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I don't like to talk to y'all too much during the application part because I know it's majority of y'all's favorite part and y'all be focused or whatever. However, I do want to say that I want you all to leave suggestions of any like sets or videos y'all want to see me do in general. Like, leave like suggestions of y'all's in the description, or not description, the comment section below, on what kind of videos and or sets y'all want to see coming up next. I do have like a lot of things in mind, and of course the content is gonna stay coming, and I'm excited for the spring and the summer and all of that. Like, I'm super excited. I have some things that I have plans that you all will hear about when they come about. But yeah, leave your video suggestions or wishes or desires in the comment section below. Also, y'all know it's Pisces season, so happy birthday to all of my Pisces and happy Pisces season to all y'all. And y'all know I'm doing a zodiac series and the Pisces set is coming. Actually, I think it's the next video. Yes, the Pisces set will be the next video, and y'all don't want to miss it. That set was super bomb. Like, I think it's one of my faves I've done. Y'all, all of them are my faves, so they're super hard to choose, but it's definitely hands down my favorite that I've done from all the nails from the Zodiac series so far. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. All right, y'all, so this is how we're looking with the application complete. Loving it, super smooth and clean. Go check out the application video. I promise you it'll be worth it. But yeah, I'm loving it. And honestly, y'all, recently I've been like learning to not build up the nails as thickly, or like focus on the structure so much, because like honestly, where am I going with these nails, y'all? Like, I'm not going nowhere. I pop these nails off literally as soon as that video is over and I'm done taking my pictures and videos. Like, so I'm not really wasting all my product. Well, I don't really care about that, but like, yeah, I don't just think about it so much, or be too bothered by the nail not being built up as much. You know, I don't focus on that. Anyway, moving on into shaping and filing the nails now. And if you guys want to see a full in-depth shaping tutorial, I do have one on my channel. You all know it. Some of you may be new and not know, but it will be linked in the description below and you guys can check it out. And yes, I'm gonna proceed into shaping and filing these nails, and then after that we're gonna move into the designs. Oh, and by the way, the file that I decided to use for today's set is Nail House's 8080 grit files. I do like these files. However, I like the ones that I use from AliExpress more because they're a little bit more like thick and sturdy. But I do love these because I love 8080 grit and it gets the nails crisp and sharp. But yeah, I'm just gonna say that. So I'm not sure how many of you remember that I said in one of my previous videos, that was like one of my latest videos, I told y'all if I wanted to see how I did the shape on my thumb, like how I get it, like the, I guess they call it like the moon shape, that I would show y'all. So basically, as y'all can see, I'm turning it to the side so I can really see. I hold the file at like a 45-degree angle, so it's like really down. It's not straight at all, like up against the nail. It's like down like this here, and that is the motion in which I file it. So I put it down like that, and then I file downward. Like, I don't file like straight up against the nail, if that makes sense. It looks that way when I'm filing. Like, it looks like I'm holding it straight up against the nail, but I'm not at all. Y'all can't see that it's always like this. Like, it's literally downward. So that is how I get that like curved shape. And if I could do it to all of my nails, I would, but I can't achieve that. I could, but that's doing the most. Like, it's a hassle for me. So I go in with the e-file for the remaining nails and I just straighten them out, like just straight instead of like a curve, if that makes sense. I just really like the way the thumb look like that, and somebody had pointed that out in one of my videos, like, your thumb isn't straight, and I know that clearly. But yeah, this is how I do it, y'all. And then I go in with my e-file and I go underneath, and it's important for you to go underneath the nail because it really gives that curved shape. And if you want it even more curved and really get in there, you can file it even more. But yeah. Also, if you just wanted to, like, or if I just wanted to, I could go in with my e-file and like do the same shape to the rest of the nails, but that would just be taking way long, and I don't absolutely desire for all my nails to look like that. I just really like the way the thumb look like that, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of weird, but yeah, anyway. That is how I do it. And like I said, you want to go in with the e-file afterwards to really get that, you know what I'm saying, U shape, and then you can always go in more to get even more U shape, but if you desire. But yeah, that's how I do it, y'all, and that is how it looks. I like it. Anyway, we're gonna be moving on now here in a moment. Right now I'm gonna go in with the e-file and the remaining nails, defining that shape underneath per usual, and then straightening out the tips, and then lastly sealing my cuticles. Alrighty, this is how we're looking, all shaped and filed. Next, I'm going to go in and buff the nails and clean them, and then I'm going to move on to the designs for real. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna be doing some Frenches for sure. I feel like Frenches are my go-to. I love Frenches. I love doing them. They're so satisfying. But I'm gonna be doing some Frenches, and per usual, I'm gonna be going in with my nail house liner brushes in the size 25 mm and 12 mm. I use the 25 mm for drawing the French line, and I love using the 12 mm to go ahead and fill in those sides up near the cuticle area because it's just easier for me to do it that way. And then I'm gonna be going in with these two gel polishes here. The pink one is Nail House's Fun Girl. It's one of my favorite pinks from them. And then the purple one is Nail House's Pastel Purple. So I'm gonna be using those two, and you're gonna see me put them here on the palette, one or both individually, and then I'm gonna put them together. The reason I put the two together is because I'm gonna be creating an vertical ombre with them. And that's a tip that I saw or got from Zulay. You guys are going to see that part when it comes. But as of right now, I'm going to go in and matte top coat the nails that I am going to be doing a chrome French over it. And yeah. So I'm going to cure that, but before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and begin my first coat of this color on my index nail here. Again, this color is Pastel Purple from Nail House, and I'm going to be making this full nail this color. And I'm also going to go in with 2 coats, curing each one in between for 60 seconds. Gel application is not my favorite thing to do at all whatsoever. I always dread it doing gel application like on a full nail. But the tips that I do have for it is to apply each layer very thinly. I don't know what's going on and what all of this is in this gel here. It's like a bunch of like little lamp pieces or whatever. I have no idea what that is, but I just ignored it and just continue with my gel application. So not much you can do about that. But anyway, you want to apply your gel polishes in thin layers. Like, you must apply them in thin layers. If you do not, you apply them like very bulky to the nail, you will lose your shape. 1, 2, it can possibly bubble and cure in the lamp improperly, and you don't want that. So apply very thin layers. You can always go in and add a second one or even a third. I've only added 3 layers of like very thin sheared polishes before, but yes, you want to do it in very thin layers as well as long strokes, because you don't want to do short little strokes because it will show up and it won't be as like uniform, if that makes sense. Also, a tip that I have to applying the gel to the cuticle area is to use the shape of the brush, because the brush shape is already in like a round shape, if you guys see what I mean there. So just, you know, just like you would do with acrylic, place it below the cuticle and kind of like push it up into there, because the shape of the brush when it's like up against the nail is like a round shape anyway. So just use that to your advantage, and you can always go in with a brush and clean up any mistakes. So I'm just going in now with my second coat, and just a second there ago I was just showing you guys the chrome like mermaid powder that I'll be using on the nails. Very, very cute, and I was trying to figure out where I got that from. But there's only so many places I get things from. I believe I probably either got it from AliExpress or Shein, but I went back to check my AliExpress orders and I couldn't find it there or on Shein. So but I really believe that I got it from Shein, AliExpress, or I don't know, y'all, but you can pretty much find this powder anywhere. All you have to do is search like unicorn or mermaid chrome powder and it will pop up. That chrome powder is very beautiful, and I will be using it on top of some of the purple gel that I have because I knew it would look very, very bomb. But anyway, as of right now, I'm gonna go in with this purple sugar from Zulay on the pinky nail, and that gel is still wet, and I'm just applying the glitter over top, kind of knocking off the excess of the glitter, and I'm going to clean up the sides of it, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp. Also, this little white like recycling tray thing here I got from, I know the first one I've ever got was probably like from Amazon. They have them on Amazon. I do have them on my Amazon storefront. However, they do have them available for a cheaper option on like Shein, AliExpress, and like sites like those. I do really like to use this recycling tray for like pixie crystals and stuff like that. Glitter is cool. I just don't like how it's like a little messy, and I don't like using both trays because I don't know, it can kind of stick to the tray and it won't come off. Otherwise, you have to sit there and dust it off, or like keep on wiping it off with some alcohol or something like that. It can get a little bit messy with glitter. But anyway, I'm going in now and I'm just using this regular brush. This actually is a 3D brush that I got from Amazon. You all have seen it before. It's like a 3D flower brush that I used to use that I messed up, so now I just use it for this and it's perfect. I cured that gel. The trick to getting like chrome powders to stick is not to cure them all the way. I cured this nail for like 40 seconds, something like that, 35-40 seconds, and while it is still like, you know, tacky or whatever, I go in with the powder using that brush and just applying it like regularly, like nothing special to it at all. But that is a trick to getting chrome powders or powders to stick, is not to cure the nail all the way, because it still has to be a little bit tacky. I used to have trouble with that in the past, but as you guys can see, it stuck really well and really easily this way. And I love this chrome powder so much over purple. It looks very pretty, and you can do this over any color as well. It will look so different on a bunch of different colors. I know it will look very pretty on pink. I just love pink, but it looks very pretty on this purple. Like I knew it would. Like it's so pretty. And it's still giving like purple a little bit, but it's like mermaid unicorn vibes. Anyway, love it. I went ahead and top coated it, and now I'm gonna move on to the middle fingernail, and I'm gonna be creating a or no, I lied. I'm gonna move on to the ring fingernail now, and I'm gonna be doing it just like the index fingernail with the chrome, but instead this one's gonna be French. Going in with that same color as I did for the base of the index fingernail, which is again Nail House's pastel purple. I'm gonna apply 2 coats of that to this French as well, and then the second coat I'm only gonna cure for like 35-40 seconds, and then I'm gonna apply the chrome right on top of that. Also, because I wanted this nail right here with the French and the chrome to be matte, that's why I went ahead and did the matte first on the base, like on the whole entire nail, and then I'm gonna go in second on top of it with this gel and then the chrome. And I didn't have any issues with doing it this way. I don't know the longevity of it because I don't wear my nails afterward. However, it seemed pretty like secure and good after I did all of those, you know, after I did all of it. Like it didn't scratch up at all, didn't transfer onto nothing. Like it seemed pretty good. Like let me know in the comment section below if y'all deal with chromes and stuff, and if y'all like don't top coat them and they're still good. I feel like people do that. Like I feel like they do, because after I applied the chrome on top, it was good. Like it wasn't nothing. Yeah, like it was nothing wrong, or it didn't like do anything. Like it was fine anyway. I also say that because this is my first time like doing a chrome nail, like, well, in a long time. I feel like I've done chrome before, but like years ago. Like I don't believe I've done chrome at all, like throughout my whole YouTube journey. I don't remember at all doing it. But yeah, and because I didn't want the top coat on top of the chrome, like I didn't want it to be shiny on this nail, but I also didn't want to put the matte top coat over top that, if that makes sense at all. Anyway, the only thing about these chromes that I don't care so much about is how they kind of like fly everywhere. Like it kind of flies everywhere and get everywhere. And also once it gets on your skin, it's kind of hard to get off. Like it's very hard to get off. It's not that hard to get off, but it sticks. Like it's super fine glitter, almost like a powder, and it sucks. As well, as you guys can see that it kind of got on the middle of this French hair, which is, I don't really care too much about it at all. Like, I just took alcohol or some alcohol on a pad, as you guys can see, and kind of cleaned it up a little bit. It didn't come up entirely, however, like whatever was left was, I think it came out actually cute anyway, like how it was kind of like a little hint of it on the nude part. It was cool, but I just don't care for how like kind of messy they are a little bit. Like once they're on your hands, like it took me a little while to get off my, not me making a hand motion, but it took me a little while to get off my hands. Anyway, I'm going in now this time on the middle fingernail, and I'm going to be creating a French. However, I'm going to be doing, like I told you guys, a vertical ombre French. So I'm going to be using the purple on the left side and the pink on the right side, and you guys will see how I do that. So the trick to these vertical ombres, like the gel con, of course, is, well, you guys will see. So right now I'm applying each color on both sides, and then I'm gonna take a different brush, regular like brush. It's actually a brush, a part of Zule's gel brush set, and it's not a particular like name for it. It's just one of the brushes in there that I like to use, particularly for blending, like for doing these ombres with gel. I like using that one. It's perfect for it. And so I'm gonna take that brush, and that is why you all see or saw me put those two colors down on a palette. And like I said, this is a trick that I got from Zule. I'm gonna pick both of them up with this brush here that I'm about to use, this round brush, and I'm gonna blend them on the nail. And then you have to take the colors, each color on both sides, and blend them left to right, if that makes sense. And you just want to keep blending and blending and blending until it looks right to you. And it really helps to have both colors on the brush, like I just showed you guys there. That was a really good trick that I got from Zule, and it really helps to do that. It really helps with the blending part. And like I told you guys, just like a regular gel application, you want to make sure that you apply the colors very thinly, especially when doing like a ombre like this here. It's important that you apply them very thinly, and you can just build it up from there, and it's gonna look 10 times better with you doing them very thinly. It's gonna work much easier and look way better with applying each coat thinly. And of course, I'm gonna do 2 coats. Okay, y'all, this is how it's looking, and I didn't worry too much about, like, you know, making the smile line perfect, because I knew I was going to go in with a charm over top, so it really didn't matter. So after curing that, I'm going to go in on the thumbnail, and I'm going to be creating an French as well, a purple French with the purple sugar glitter, which was super cute. But I'm not going to be doing too much talking. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch the process. I just wanted to mention to you all, not forgetting to take your fingers and kind of, you know, make that glitter to the shape of your nail, like kind of press against along the sides so that the glitter can take the same shape of your nail and not make it look like bulky, if that makes sense. I always like to do that. You guys even see me doing that with my gel, but I don't do it too hard with the gel or like too far up the sides, because of course you'll be wiping away the gel. But yeah, that's a tip, because you always want to keep your shape. I know I do. At least I need a crisp shape with gel, without gel, with glitter, with whatever that's on the nail. Anyway, that is how that nail is looking, and I totally forgot to go in first with the matte top coat. That's what I would normally do, is going with the matte top coat first, and then do the sugar and all of that on top, or glitter. But it's no worries, I forgot and I just added it after the fact. But I do like the way it looks better without doing it first or last. Anyway, love that glitter, and she has a whole collection of these sugar glitters. She have like pink, blue, I think she have green. She have a bunch of different colors. I do have some of them, but yeah, they're super beautiful, and you can check them out on her website at zulesnails.bigcartel. All right, y'all, so this is how we're looking, and now I'm gonna go in and start applying my Kawaii charm. So told you all I wanted this to be Kuromi inspired. Kuromi is the purple one, or sometimes they are black. The purple ones are super cute, and I know I wanted to do a purple Kuromi set. I think you all have seen me do a black one before. It was definitely like a purple, a black Kuromi Hello Kitty set. I'll pop it up on the screen maybe so you all can see it. But anyway, I went in not knowing that, well, first of all, I'm going to go in and apply these charms using Zule Bling adhesive. And I went in not knowing exactly how many charms I was going to end up using, as well as what designs I was going to do. But sometimes less is more, y'all. And after I applied this heart to the pinky, I wanted to do more like on that index fingernail. But I had no idea what I wanted to do on it. And yeah, I ended up just not doing anything, because like I said, y'all, sometimes less is more in it, and I don't want to mess it up at all. So that is what I ended up doing. For the heart one though, on the pinky nail, I did end up going in with this IBD gel, because it just worked better with applying this one here. And I could have done it for the Kuromi charm, but I just went ahead with the Zule Bling adhesive first. And yeah, but next time I will use the IBD gel, because it just is better. And when I say better, I don't mean as in the hold, because Zule's Bling adhesive's hold is immaculate. Like, it's the best hold I've ever seen, and the best adhesive like I've ever used, hands down. However, like, it's just better with these big charms, because I even use the Zule Bling adhesive for large charms and they stay on like crazy. However, like, some of them be sliding all over the place, and I hate when they slide. So sometimes it's better for me to use the thicker IBD gel is all. As well as this heart charm, kind of like on the back of it, it wasn't so flat, like it kind of caved in upward a little bit, and it was just hard getting it to stick with on top of the glitter with the Bling adhesive and all that. So yeah, I just used the IBD gel. And this IBD gel you guys can find on Amazon. You can just type in IBD gel, or you can find it in a link. You can find it in my Amazon, y'all, I can't even talk. Y'all can find it in my Amazon storefront, which is linked in the description below. But anyway, as you all can see, I was trying to figure out what it was I could apply to this index fingernail. I put out some planet charms, and I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna crowd the nails too much and do too much. Like I said, sometimes less is more. So this is how we are looking, y'all, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm sure my purple lovers out there are loving it. I love these so much, even though they're super like basic for real. I love these so much. I also absolutely love the way that chrome look over this pastel purple. It's so beautiful. Anyway, here are my final results. I love the way they came out. Very simple yet beautiful. If you all enjoyed this video and love these nails as much as I do, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so you're notified each and every single time I post a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.